Hey guys, this is Rusty and today I'm gonna show you this awesome tileable minecart item filter originally designed by Rooftop Joe, which is 8 times faster than your normal item filter. So it can handle up to 20 items per second. And if I start spawning in 100 items every second into this system with 4 modules, it will filter out 80 of the items that we want and leave just the dirt that we are not filtering. And to build one of the modules, start by placing down a double chest in the front, then a hopper pointing into it in the back, 3 hoppers going down into the hopper and also into the chest. Then place a wall above the middle hopper and the rails on both sides of it. Place minecarts on top of the rails and push them against the wall. You can then remove the rails once again. Then place a block above the wall and remove the wall too. Use a piston to push the block down into the minecarts. You can also use some gravity blocks instead of pushing the block in. This is a bit easier, but you don't have that many blocks to choose from. I would also recommend you to cover the rest of the blocks the minecarts are standing on, just to make sure that you don't accidentally push the minecarts. Next, place a block 2 blocks above the frontmost hopper and an activator rail going up against it. Then place a top slab above that activator rail with a detector rail on top of it. Continue by placing a full block 2 blocks behind the activator rail with a redstone torch on its side activating the rail. A repeater going into the block from the back and 4 more blocks just like this, 3 of which have to be full blocks. Now just place a comparator going from the detector rail and 3 redstone dust going from that down into the repeater. And finally just add hopper minecarts on the 2 rails. Now to set the item filter up, go to the top hopper minecart and in its first slot put 41 of your desired filter items. Then fill the rest of the slots with any stackable and preferably renamed items. If you add 1 extra filter item in, you can see that this filter doesn't work like a normal hopper filter in that it doesn't let just 1 item through, because this design is so fast that it has to work in batches. So it lets a bunch of items through, then waits until it gets to the threshold once again, so that it can let another batch of items through once more. If you want to have multiple of these item filters, you can stack them right next to each other because they are tileable. And if you take a water stream for the filters to take from, you can then just push the top minecarts against the bottom block of the water stream and the minecarts will be able to suck the items from the stream if the items are aligned correctly against this side. This small circuit relies on 2 main mechanics of the hopper minecart and is in fact quite similar to a normal hopper item filter. The first behavior we rely on is that when a hopper minecart is standing on a detector rail, you can read from it with a comparator. And the other behavior is that when a hopper minecart is standing on an activated activator rail, it will not suck any items. So we've got this top hopper minecart that can only receive the desired item from the item stream, and this bottom hopper minecart that is trying to suck items from it. but it can't because it is standing on an activator rail that is activated by this torch right here. And when the top minecart reaches the threshold of a total of 46 items, it gives out a signal strength of 3 through the comparator, which just about reaches this repeater down here, deactivating the torch, which in turn deactivates the activator rail, and the bottom minecart can suck some items through. The top minecart then has a few less items, so the signal strength gets reduced back to 2 and the machine gets back to its original state. Then we have this bottom part of the machine, which is there just to quickly distribute the items from the Hopper minecart above into the chest down below. And that's about it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely leave a like, and I'll see you next time.